Both chambers of the state legislature will reconvene at the Capitol to begin this year's fiscal session. That's the period where your state lawmakers see which part of the agenda gets funded. The biggest topics this year include making tax cuts and pouring more money into education. Discussions for that and much more get started next month on April 8th. Tonight, our Catherine Rowley joins us after a conversation with an Arkansas senator about how this year's session could shape up.
I think Arkansans can expect more of the same with the legislature, that we are going to be very fiscally responsible with their money.
The Senate Pro Tem Bart Hester says a main priority is funding education and pouring more money into Arkansas schools than in previous decades.
We're all in on our public schools education, right? It's where the majority of taxpayers' dollars go in the state of Arkansas. You can add up all other spending, and it doesn't come close.
Hester told me that lawmakers plan on adding more funds to Medicare at the state level. And they could also vote on some one-year expenditures.
Things that we're committed to 1 year at a time rather than adding it to a budget reoccurring. So we'll be having those two different discussions. What should happen on the always budget? And that's what everybody wants in. They want the budget that's always going to happen versus the one-time spend.
There's also been discussion over a special session that could be called after the fiscal session is adjourned. And it would focus on cutting taxes. But it's too soon to tell how much and if a special session will happen.
There's one person that gets to decide if we're having a special session. That's the governor. I think she wants to. She's committed to continuing to cut our taxes. We've got to get in. We've got to get our budget settled and determine what's the world economy look like? What's the state economy look like? Right now, we feel really good about it.
We did not have time to go over every answer from the senator, but the rest of those answers can be found on thv11.com. The senator did tell me that the fiscal status of Arkansas is strong, with about $3 billion in savings. And just how much the taxes could be cut depends on how the session goes. The session is expected to last 30 days and end on May 7th. Catherine Rowley, THV 11 News.